Hi, my name is Kelly, and I'm a registered behavior technician at Cutting Edge Pediatric and Adult Therapy, and I'm here to go over power struggles with you guys. So, a power struggle is a fight for control over a situation. So, we're going to go into some tips and tricks that we use in the clinic that help us kind of avoid or prevent power struggles. Number one is set the expectation. So, letting your learner know exactly what's expected of them in a situation before you get there can help prevent a power struggle. Saying, I know you don't like going to the grocery store, but if you listen to me, we can go get ice cream afterwards. So, this also leads into number two, which is having a form of reinforcement available. So, making sure that the ice cream is available is very important. But sometimes, if we don't want to go that route, we can always have something else available, like a favorite toy, a tablet, sensory items such as weighted blankets, poppets. Really, anything can be a reinforcer, just as long as it's something that they really enjoy and it is available for you to give to them. So make sure you have some form of reinforcement available, and that can also be very beneficial in preventing power struggles. Number three is provide a choice. Sometimes having your choices valued can feel really good. So in this case, if we go to the grocery store, you can pick to go to this place or this place to eat tonight. So it lets them know that you respect their choices, that you want them involved in the decision-making process, and it gives them something to look forward to. Number four is use visual aids. So when usually we use a lot of visual aids within our daily lives. So when using visual aids, there's like time watches, calendars, chore charts, stop signs. There's all kinds of visual aids in our lives. In this case, like having a chore chart can help you prevent any power struggles because the chart is what is placing that demand instead of you. And it helps them understand, I need to have this done, this task done, when it needs to be done, or sometimes even how it needs to be done. So you can also list out the way that you would like it done. Moving forward to number five, which is the PREMAC principle. So this principle is something we use a lot in ABA, but it's saying first we're going to go to the store, then we're going to go get ice cream, so that they understand that we are going to have the reinforcement that they want available. They can have this item, but first they have to finish this task. So it gives them an idea that the reinforcer's not gone. It's there. It's just something we have to work for. Moving forward is number six, mean what you say. So if you do ask them to do a task, try to make sure that you follow through with it. This helps ensure that you have instructional control so that in the future when you ask them to do a task, they're likely to complete it. If you tell them, oh, you don't have to do that, after they were upset and threw a tantrum that they didn't want to do it, then in the future you're likely to see that tantrum behavior whenever you ask them to do something else. So just saying, hey, I'll give you 5 minutes to take a break, and then we have to go back to the task and finish it. That can be a good way to give them that break that they're needing because they don't like the task, but they then understand that they do have to return and finish the task. So in the future, they're more likely to go ahead and finish the task so that they can have more time away from it. Number seven is break down the task situation. So breaking down a task basically making it into multiple steps. So for example, if I were to have somebody break down laundry to me, they would probably say something along the lines of, first, go collect all of your clothes. Second, let's go to the laundry room. And third, let's load the washer. Then fourth, and so on. So basically they would break down each step because it makes it to where I don't have to think about the whole task, which can be overwhelming sometimes. I only have to think about the step that I am at. So sometimes breaking down a situation can really help. Number eight is stop the conversation. If it's a place that you feel like you really don't want to get into a power struggle or it's not an appropriate place, you can always say, I understand that you're upset. Let's talk about this when we get home, or let's talk about this whenever we step outside into the car, so that they understand we're going to continue the conversation at a later time. You do care about their opinions. It's just at that moment, it's not something that we can discuss. Number 9 is providing praise for correct actions. So, in any situation, it's nice to receive praise. So, in this case, if you notice that your child or whoever is doing something that you really enjoy, just giving them that praise and saying, "Thank you so much. Like, that is awesome. I appreciate that." That may increase them doing that task for you in the future and prevent power struggles because they want to receive that praise again in the future. And this is the conclusion of all of the tips and tricks that we do have. There are some more that you can always use, but just remember every individual is a little different. So you might have to use multiple of these, and none of these may work, but it's always worth a shot to give it a try and see if it helps reduce the power struggles in your life. So I hope that this was helpful, and thank you so much for listening.